Всем привет, я Денчик. Продолжаем с вами прохождение Cloudpunk. И как вы помните, в прошлой серии нашу первую тачку угнали, развалюху, как потом оказалось. И потом нам от лица компании подогнали совершенно новую машину, похожую на ВАЗ-21, 214 или 13. В общем, Нива в простонародье. Вот. У меня сейчас небольшие технические проблемки, связанные с тем, что у меня потихоньку портится жесткий диск, и это вообще не радует. Вот. Поэтому будем как-то выживать, пытаться, пробовать. Так, нам нужно найти поесть. Ладно. Сейчас поедим, потом поедим. Так, нам с этой стороны. Поим, короче, по заказам. Смотреть, что у нас там, да как. Как говорится, война войной, а обед по расписанию. Блин, клевый город. Блин, не знаю, чем мы туда машину припарковали. А вот она, наша тачка. Клевая машинка, на самом деле. Мне нравится. Так, где мы можем поесть нормально так, хотя бы? Тут, походу, нигде вообще, наверное. Тебе надо поездить, тут поискать. Вот здесь разве что. Возможно. В общем, в сторону задания нам нужно. В сторону посылки. Так, магистраль у нас ближайшая там. О. Все, полетели. У нас в итоге 2728 золота. Денежек. Поэтому мы можем себе потом дома что-нибудь позволить купить. Но для начала еды. Вот здесь вот. Так, где парковка-то? А, вот самая ближайшая. Классно. Все, паркуемся. Да, там еще у нас есть магазинчик. Перфокарта. Торговец. Магазин подровиться. А, куртка. Не хочу куртку. А продать мы тебе ничего не можем. Ладно.
Thanks, Mr.
Так, сейчас заберем там штуку. Блин, надо с той стороны, наверное. Во дворах. Вот, а потом нам нужно будет поесть. Где-то. Это все дело мы берем. Так, а тут разве? Да, тут, все тут. Только чуть подальше. Надеюсь, там нас более-менее нормально покормят. Хотя бы за денежку. А то если не накормят, нам печально будет. Так, я надеюсь, тут не только одна выпивка, да? Официант, привет. Мясной суп с хрустяшками. Во, давай.
Not bad. Huh. Thank you.
Спасибо. Да, дождь расстроит. Так. А, мы все съели, что ли? Маленько.
Go ahead, Chemist.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Novalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone too, if you don't like to go outside. Because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
Home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
Ну ладно, поехали на заказ. Я думаю, мы перекусили, в принципе. Нам хватит. Да, ёп. Все, поехали. Полетели. Сразу извиняюсь, что 4-я серия, в общем, без монтажа, без какого-либо. Там, возможно, какие-то, не знаю, много косяков было, какие-то, не знаю, там, разговоры не на ту тему. Звуки, возможно, тоже. Вот, поэтому, если что, это... Извиняйте, пожалуйста. Потому что я не могу это видео никак особо скопировать никуда. Да, ёп. Что будет делать, да? Вот, и не смонтировать я его не могу просмотреть. Ничего вообще не могу с ними делать, поэтому я думаю, с жестким диском нужно будет что-то решать. Надеюсь, что эта запись будет, эта серия будет нормальной. Без всяких каких-то глюков. Я думаю, тут не так далеко, в принципе, осталось. Да, 200 метров. Так, парковочка у нас снизу. Вот она. Вот здесь вот. Паркуемся. Все, ну пойдемте. Какая-то странная посылка, ну да ладно. Виркулярный подъемник.
I go up in one. It's called a vinculum ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but right now you can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire? Wow!
Я на самом деле не знаю, что такое шпиль здесь, без понимания. Вот, поэтому я думаю, это место какое-то классное. Но сейчас посмотрим. Так, вот справа может будет заехать куда-нибудь. Там посмотреть, чего интересного есть. Ну, если мы тут, соответственно, будем. Не разберусь никак особо. Не привыкну к ним вверх-вниз подниматься. Так, нам куда? Да, нам сюда, в принципе. Так, припаркуемся вот здесь вот. Можно? Можно. Так, сейчас здесь соберем еще все эти эти нужные штуки. Перфокарта еще одна. Здрасте, здрасте. Здрасте, здрасте. Еще одна перфокарта. Сколько же этих перфокарт тут? Здрасте. Здрасте. Здравствуйте. Не, клевая игрушка на самом деле. В каком-то плане. Я думаю, в сюжетном, а в плане геймплея она скучноватая. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Здрасте. Ну, я скачаю по шпиле. Так, торговец, привет. Так, рука. Не знаю, зачем мне рука, но ладно. Не будем ничего такого покупать. Все дело продаем. Все.
Thanks.
Hey, come back in.
Хорошо, зайдем. Это у нас 300. Но я думаю, на руку все равно не будем никуда тратиться особо. Блин, а тут красиво. Сейчас посмотрим, что у нас там наверху есть. Вау.
Camus, can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
Вау.
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
I've only been in Novalis for half a day, and home already feels a million miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident at Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say this is the third traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android or even a person, if they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go. Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
Ой, ешьте, вот мы наверху сам. Блин, нельзя вниз-то посмотреть. Прям вообще. Печально. Очень. Так, это что за кнопки? Непонятные какие-то. Ладушки. Давайте тогда тут посмотрим, что у нас есть. Ни людей, ничего особо такого нету. Журнал какой-то. Журнал. Подпольный журнал, как скрыть ваш идентификационный чип под корпусек. 10 лучших нелегальных городских рейвов. Круто. Ну, я думаю, это на продажу пойдет все равно. Так, там у нас корпусек, по-моему, да? Да. Нам он нафиг вообще не сдался. Флайер корпусик. Серый текст натянут серый фон воодушевляет. Так, торговец, привет. Чем ты у нас торгуешь? Фигня, в общем. Так, воду оставим.
Thanks.
Все.
I look forward to...
Понятно.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNPL12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself. Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week they've gone mad. All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food logistics. I don't understand all the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
You paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
Окей, все. Розовый трассер.
Is pineapple so bad?
No, Camus, it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
Да, ну сейчас посмотрим, что у нас. Ну, здесь мы все сделали. Ладно. Оставьте знак и вернитесь в транспорт. Давайте сменим знак у лифта. Попробуем.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high quality prank.
It's petty and childish, but thanks, Camus. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
Ранканули, короче, мы. Немного. Заменили... короче, эта компания хотела сбор органов делать. Теперь делать сбор ананасов.
Hey,
Да,
nice to meet...
здравствуйте. Ну, давайте суш возьмем.
Thanks for this.
Спасибо.
I'll come back.
Да, возвратимся.
Janus Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face
Я так думаю, что мы поели.
Janus, get your business face on.
Я надеюсь, что на сегодня наша ночь закончена. Наверное, домой полетим. Блин, а здесь красиво. Блин, город сам по себе вообще красивый. Мне нравится даже очень. Здесь вечер.
Hey kid, the weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Novellas.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Novellas city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on steam vents.
But they're free.
Извините.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, then I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
Ладушки. Попробуем полетать за городом, посмотрим, что у нас там есть вообще. Может, здесь ничего интересного и нет. Так, надо тут скоро вылетать. Вот здесь вот. Ай, блин. Паркуемся. Берем посылку
We
и
are going
валим.
away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Да. Далековато, я думаю, лететь надо будет. Ну да ладно. Плохо, что радио нет еще. Но даже если было бы радио, блин, я бы все равно выключил из-за авторских прав. Дрифт, дрифт, дрифт. Блин, тут еще дофига лететь. Ну ладно. Не будем ныть. Дебил-то. Не, вот по сторонам вообще не смотрит. Кто и права вообще выдал? Ладно, будем резать. Будем бить. Через костяк лететь. костяк на самом деле, потому что тут серо все. И не очень классно. Вот здесь направо нам. Там даже вода есть, походу. Я надеюсь, что тут баг везде одинаковый. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Старый город какой-то. Так, парковка у нас снизу. Вижу. Паркуемся. Разбросанные машины, вон палатки стоят. Так, ну возьмем вот эту штуку. Чип памяти. Ладно.
You the delivery stooge?
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes, I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the Big Stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here, Cora provides. Well, right now all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood, sometimes the fist strikes us, and yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice, fragile and temporary.
Окейшки. Так, нам надо доставить сухпайок в 3 места. Ладно. Тут прохладненько, конечно, как говорят. Но я холода здесь не замечаю вообще. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Что-то... Так. Походу нам не сюда вообще. Так, вот здесь мы, наверное, можем пролететь. Тут кругом одни лабиринты какие-то, на самом деле. Так, здесь. Запчасти берем. Пластилиновые запчасти. Так, привет, привет.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Так, ну все, здесь, в общем, нам не рады. Поэтому, чем быстрее мы приедем в город, тем лучше. Я вообще не знаю, как здесь день выглядит, на самом деле. Так. А мы там не проедем, вот справа. Наверное, должны. Лабиринт.
I brought you supplies.
Who sent you?
Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token. Or something like that.
Thanks. It's just 5 numbers on a bit of paper.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we even. Well, thank you kindly.
Так, еще один есть. Здесь запчасти еще одни. Такая это кто? Какой-то персонаж непонятный. Ладно. По заданиям пробежимся сейчас, да и потом посмотрим. Если будет какой-то реплей, то я думаю, мы им займемся, если вам это интересно будет. Здрасте.
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get sharded. Go, quickly. And don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
Okay, good luck.
В общем, сюда идет холод. И Кора, судя по всему, всему виной. Думаю, она взялась за... пригород. Вот, а потом уже и город коснется. Но это только догадки. На самом деле я не знаю, как что будет. Посмотрим сейчас.
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
Ну, мы смогли. Чем смогли, тем помогли. Надеюсь, что там кто-нибудь останется жив.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? Nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Asta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Debt corpse. Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a debt corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say, but the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Ну ладушки. Ладно. Поехали тогда до него. Блин, долговато летит на самом деле. Ладно, в общем, пока что на этом мы закончим нашу серию. Это, в общем, все тайны будут открыты в следующей, я надеюсь. Ну а пока что подписывайтесь на канал, группу ВКонтакте, ссылка будет ниже в описании. И всем удачи, всем пока!